So, I love jewellery as much as the next person, and although I'm not wearing any today, I actually wear a lot of it. But I do think that there are just some exquisite options out there if you want to combine your bag and your jewellery into one fabulous piece. Hello, 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 and a very warm welcome to today's video. For those of you who haven't seen my face before, hello. You were asleep a minute ago, that's why I decided to film. Let's start again. Hello, 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 and the warmest of welcomes to today's video. For those of you who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, fab to have you here. Those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you enjoy my videos. I put out videos roughly 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion, some slightly more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please do head down, hit subscribe and turn the notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm all about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrate yourself and of course celebrating others. So what you're hearing in the background there is a grumpy little pops. She's having a grumpy day today. So, So she is having a little bit of a grumpy day today. So she's just been asleep. So I thought, oh, I can quickly film. But then whenever she hears my voice, she likes to be up. So here we are. Anyway, we are going to talk about some bags today that I think have similar attributes or can be used as jewellery, because I just think they are absolutely stunning and exquisite. So let's rattle through these fairly quickly. So the first one that I'm going to talk about is from a brand that I think does not get enough acknowledgement on social media, on YouTube. I actually don't see a lot of people wearing it either in the flesh, and this is Roberto Cavalli. And Cavalli does some incredible pieces, and the bag in particular that I think they do a stunning version of is the raw bag. So you've got a couple of versions here that I'm showing you. So this is the large raw shoulder bag with jewel tigers in this beautiful pink mock croc. It is stunning. And then you have this exquisite embellished version with the white and blue crystallized tigers with the blue detailing. This is stunning and phenomenal and glorious, and £6,500. A very expensive special piece. But you just know this will sparkle and this will draw every bit of attention. Both of them will. They are both stunning. They can both be shoulder, I'm assuming probably crossbody to an extent, or top handle. They are just absolutely exceptional. And my jaw dropped when I saw that embellished blue and white crystal. I just think it is so pretty, so elaborate, so special, so unique, stunning. When you think about something like a mini Kelly, which is probably similar price point, similar size, etc., this to me would trump it all day, every day. I'm not a huge Kelly person myself, but this is just such a beautiful version of this bag. I love it. Next up, and a bag that I think just has to be known as jewellery as well, the Jimmy Choo Bonbon. This comes in multiple versions. It comes in a satin. There is a fringed version, which Dale has. And then you also have this stunning satin bag with crystals. And I love the emerald green and silver. I just think it is absolutely gorgeous and exceptional and special and unique and fabulous. And just what an evening moment. A spectacular evening moment. Super duper special, super duper unique. I love that it's almost like a little mini bucket bag style as well. So that in itself could be considered a slightly more casual shape, but the way that they have managed to make it perfect for evening is absolutely phenomenal. But also, wouldn't this be just a great little vibe if you were to throw it on with a plain t-shirt and some jeans? How fantastic. Just out in the shops, with your beautiful Jimmy Choo bag. Stunning. Love it. £3,550. So definitely, the price of some good jewellery, but beautiful and versatile. A brand that I often feel conflicted about, and it would be interesting to know what your thoughts are, but this is Dolce Gabbana, and I love aesthetically Dolce Gabbana. I think it's absolutely stunning. I love the fact that they work in florals, and I just think they have the most beautiful, pretty aesthetic, but then they do have certain pieces that have edge to them, and I really love that about them. But I just think they have one of the most beautiful aesthetics when it comes to designer fashion. Like I said, I'm just sometimes a bit conflicted, but I could have gone for the Dolce Gabbana Devotion line, but I actually thought this medium DG girl shoulder bag is absolutely beautiful, and it reminds me, maybe it's part of the same line as the Dolce & Gabbana heels that are the D and the G, but I just think it is so beautiful and show-stopping and special and unique, and again, I think it's something that will draw attention, and that is almost like the jewellery aspect to it. You've got this beautiful bag, but it's got this intricacy of jewellery that really brings attention to it. It's delicate, it's got a softness to it. And don't get me wrong, I know not all jewellery is delicate and not all jewellery has a softness to it, but I just think this particular piece does, and I love, love, love the florals on this particular one as well. It's £2,200, could be long shoulder, doubled up. I think it could possibly go crossbody, but I just think it's a beautiful version of this particular Dolce & Gabbana piece. How could I do a list about designer bags that could also be seen as jewellery without talking about Alexander McQueen and the fabulous knuckle clutches? There are so many versions of these, so many beautiful variations, but I absolutely loved this women's knuckle clutch in black with this beautiful crystallization and chain detailing. I think it is stunning. It is a showstopper. It is £4,500 for something that could probably put maybe not even a phone in it. You could probably put maybe a lipstick, maybe a credit card holder, maybe your keys could fit in there, a packet of gum. Not a lot is fitting in this piece. However, when it looks that good, do you care? No. This is an absolute event piece. It is a stunning, stunning bag. I just think it is gorgeous. I love multiple variations of this clutch. There is one that I keep umming and ahhing about that's a much longer version of this. It's like a 30 centimetre, but it's a knuckle and it's got a floral, a pink and black floral design. I keep umming and ahhing about it. We all know I love, you know, a big clutch. I've got, what, 3 or 4 now? 4? And I love them. So definitely a beautiful, beautiful brand when it comes to pieces that look like jewellery. They are exceptional, stunning, intricate, elaborate, show-stopping, all of the above. And sticking with Alexander McQueen, because not every bag that strikes you as jewellery needs to be impractical. It doesn't always have to be a clutch. It doesn't always have to be something small. So this is the jewelled hobo bag in denim. And what I love about this is the mixture of the, how would you describe it? It's like a geometric shape almost. It's got the practicality of a hobo. You've got that beautiful jewellery-like, ring-like aesthetic of the knuckles. Plus it's in denim, which is a nice casual fabric. So you have this mixture of aesthetics where you've got elements of it that are more casual, elements of it that are more elaborate. And I love how they brought the whole piece together. It's £2,050. They're doing the only one item left situation at the point of me grabbing this screenshot, but I think it's beautiful. It looks very well constructed. It looks to be quite a sturdy, stiff shape. I like this very much. I don't own a hobo bag myself. It's not a style I necessarily gravitate towards. However, I think this is a very nice example of one. And like I said, I like how the denim and the jeweled aspect are a contrast to one another, because as I said earlier, there are lots of different types of jewelry, so there's no reason why this couldn't be your jewelry for a more casual outfit. Again, imagine this with a plain t-shirt and a pair of jeans. It could be absolutely wonderful. And whilst I'm on that more practical bag style, let's go to Stella McCartney and the Falabella fold-over bag. I've thought about one of these multiple times myself. I love it. I think it's beautiful. One thing that was quite interesting was I was watching Sophie Shohet's vlog about the items that she's looking at selling, and she did the crinkling in her Falabella just to be sort of full disclosure about it in terms of the noise that it makes. And that was quite interesting to me because I hadn't clocked that that could be the noise that it would make. Would it bother me? I don't think it would, but it was really interesting to know. But I just think the chain detailing on this, it's such a unique version of a larger tote bag. I love the fact that you can fold it over and it can become more of a shoulder bag, or it can be a bit more top handle and a bit more tote-like. I just think they've done a really beautiful beautiful job with this. £925. They've always kept the price point very reasonable, and I love the fact that it's sustainable. This is a piece of, yeah, I think this is a piece of practical jewellery. It's not too in your face, it's not too branded, but I do think it has a very jewellery-esque nature to it, and I like that very much. I think they've done a beautiful job. Now to two that could be considered slightly more affordable, and I'm going to start off with the less of the two, the less affordable of the two. But at £500, I think for what you get, it's pretty special. And this is the Lulu Guinness Lulu Red Medium Satin Lips Clutch Bag with Swarovski crystals. Imagine if Chanel released this. This would be like £8,000 or something like that. It would be a sellout piece, and it would be 8 grand. This is beautiful. It comes with a lovely chain. I love the sort of lipstick on the side. It's high impact, it's fun, it's playful. This will get noticed. If you're looking for impact for money, this I think is a very high impact version. Red is not normally a colour that I gravitate towards. I don't own a red bag. I'm not a huge fan of red. However, if I was going to buy this piece, they don't do it in pink, but would I own it in red? I actually think I would, just because I think it is quite a sexy bag, and I just think it's fun, and I can imagine being at maybe a slightly more formal event with your bag and putting it in front of your face and having a little bit of fun with it. I think that could be a really nice piece. So I like that one very, very much. Then the next one that I think is very affordable, and a brand that I always talk about when it comes to affordability, is Geiger. And this woven Kensington bag is beautiful. I actually saw this in the flesh last week and I loved it. I thought it was lovely. It's in the medium size. It's got this beautiful kind of striped underneath, almost like a fabric underneath, and then it's got this, I think, is it leather? Or I can't remember quite what the material is. I'll have a look on the details. But it's just got this beautiful, almost like gold cage aesthetic to it, and I think it is so pretty, so pretty. It has a very jewellery-esque nature to it. £219. What I love about Geiger, and I'm someone who owns, how many do I have? 10 Geiger bags maybe. They can be really great fun at the fraction of a price of other designers or other brands. And I call them personality pieces. I think that they are just a great way to inject some personality at a fraction of the cost of what you would pay from a higher end brand. So I think they are absolutely brilliant. I wouldn't own this myself because gold is not my colour. Would I own it if it was silver? Again, I don't think so. It's not really something that I would be going for and trying to style. However, we're talking about the topic of bags that I think can be that jewellery can be substituted for the bag. This, I think, could absolutely be that. You could throw the chains in, use it more as a clutch. You can use it as a shoulder, a crossbody, a long shoulder, whatever you want to do. This bag can do it, and I think it's a really lovely item. And let's finish with the brand that hands down makes bags that are jewellery. Judith Leiber. They are stunning. They are iconic. They are whimsical. They are playful. They are not ridiculously priced, I don't believe. I was looking at them in Selfridges and I was expecting some of them to be 5 figures, and they weren't. In some instances, they were low 4 figures. Don't get me wrong. That is a huge amount of money and isn't money that I would be paying. Absolutely not. But do I think for the fact that you can buy like a boombox clutch for a couple of £1,000s, that if you were looking for something incredibly, incredibly special, I don't think that's terrible. I think you would spend so much more from other brands to get something that was not comparable and was not as stunning and was not as special and was not as unique. I just absolutely love them. I always love looking at the counter in Selfridges whenever I go in. I just think they're absolutely beautiful. And they're collectible and they are just exceptional and are definitely pieces that you can swap out all your jewellery, wear one of these instead for the evening should you wish, and I think it will be super high impact. They have a very jewellery-esque nature about them. Now, of course, with all of these, And as I would be wearing my jewellery as well as these. I would be doubling up. I would have my rings on, I would have bracelets, I'd have my watch, I'd have all of that stuff, plus I'd use one of these bags. I wouldn't be substituting anything, nor would you have to. However, if you want a bag that reminds you of jewellery, these are ones that I think are absolutely, hands down, great ones to be looking at. So thank you so much as always for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now. Mwah.